Hey guys, it's Burgas here and thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really hope it brings a lot of value and positive vibes in your day, since outside is very good day to be honest. So this is going to be the top 5 rare heroes I'm going to use in the season 3. They are a little different from season 1 and season 2, since right now the bosses are a little more hard, let's say it like this, in the season 3, and the game actually expects us to have more and more heroes. But we should never forget the rare heroes, since they're one of the best heroes in the game. There is one of the best heroes there. Now, some of the rare heroes is going to be for building this great synergy in your team composition. Some of the heroes is going to do massive damage, and of course some of the heroes is going to be for massive damage and also great synergy. So I'm going to start with the place number 5, and this is Fitz. This is a specific hero for your team, for places where there is a lot of debuffs. And no joke, this hero was the reason that I didn't go for resistance in the Grave of Wrath in the season 2. Now the main power of the Fitz is pretty simple. It's the ultimate, that is getting 10% maximum HP and transfer all alias debuffs to the hero. Each successful transfer get additional healing, and as you can see, he's covering the whole map, so it didn't actually matter where your hero is positioned. This hero Fitz is going to get all the debuffs from your heroes, and especially for the Grave of Wrath, this is going to be a must-have hero only if you go for over 200 resistance in the latest stage in the Grave of Wrath. But if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to change your gear always, for example, you're with your DPS gear, but in the same time you don't want to go again to the resistance, it's just a lot of work switching to the 5 heroes, the resistant gear, putting the new one, taking off and putting your DPS gear. So Fitz is going to solve this issue for you. He's going to get all the debuffs that the bosses is going to put on your heroes, and it's not only Grave of Wrath. There was one power, if I remember, in one of the stages. There is a lot of places where you're going to get the buff, especially in the season 3 where the bosses are a little more buffed. So yeah, Fitz is something like must-have hero. Right now I didn't actually level up him since I don't need him at the moment, but definitely I'm going to level up him till I start farm Grave of Wrath. Of course, latest stages, and yeah, there you're going to get on the latest stages in the Grave of Wrath healing prohibition, and this is something that Fitz is must-have hero for there. Now he's on the defense, but is not actually the best tank you can have. Definitely go for Furbat or maybe go for Garius. I still think till these days that the Garius is the best tank in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. But yeah, this guy is going to take care for all the debuffs, and some of the boss mechanics is all around the debuff, and having Fitz in your team or level it up when you need them, when you need him, is going to greatly boost your progress in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. On the place number 4 for me, this is Groover. Now this hero is specifically for one instance and one dungeon, and if you don't have this hero, is going to be very hard for you. Even with shields, even with healing, this hero is a must-have for the Grave of Curse. Now I know those heroes are for specific dungeon, but if you don't have those heroes, it's going to be extremely hard for you. And by having those heroes, you're going to get better gear, and this is going to help you progressing in the game in general, everywhere. World boss, dungeons, it didn't actually matter. So why the Groover is a must-have for Grave of Curse, and this is for one single spell. Again, it's going to be the ultimate. It's not going to be for the accuracy aura, that is all alias accuracy by 30 in all battles. I really like heroes that is giving some aura in all battles. It's not only for the dungeons or some specific place. If it's for all battle, huge thumbs up for this hero. But we're not going to go for this one. The ultimate of the Groover is flashes to an enemy and launch steel attack. each dealing 370% lightning damage. Now the damage here is pretty decent, can go to 2 hits. 370% is actually 740% lightning damage, which is pretty decent for a rare hero. And stealing a random buff from them. Since he's going to hit 2 times, he's going to steal 2 buffs. So any place when you have a boss, it can, or maybe mobs or monsters or whatever, and they have these dispellable buffs, go for Groover there. Try to build your synergy of your main team. Of course, this is for elemental affinity. I have a video about elemental affinity. I'm going to put it in the description below for the people who is curious. But yeah, build your elemental affinity. Also get Groover with you. For the Grave of Curse, the boss is going to get some attack boost, two buffs for boosting, and Groover is going to take these 2 buffs always. And also is going to reduce the energy of the bosses. This is something that people are not talking that much, but Groover have this 50% chance to steal 10% ultimate energy, and this is crucial for your timings, since sometimes the boss is way more faster with his recharging the bar for his ultimate skills, and Groover is going to slow down this process, especially in the places where the boss gets some stacks, increasing the damage. For example, Temporal Vortex, and Groover also can be useful there. So this is perfect, great 3-star hero, but it's on the place number 4. Now imagine what is going to be on the place number 3 or 2 or 1. And on the place number 3, this is Usha, one of my favorite heroes from the season 1, season 2. I take her wrong at some point and I didn't level up her, but that was huge mistake, since this lady can give you great attack boost for the Goblin Lair and basically a lot of places. Also applying these debuffs. Some of the heroes get some extra boosts when the target have more buffs. This is one of the things. Also, she's from the Frost family, which is doing some extra hit, extra damage. Basically, her first spell is every tuned basic attack at the enemy under Frost deals double damage. Imagine double damage. Also, the ultimate is a decent one. Hit 2 times, in total 800% attack cold damage, which is a decent one. And this is something I really like in Usha. Within the range with 100% chance to inflict frost for 10 seconds. Now, most of the heroes you're going to see in the Dragonheir Silent Gods is you have a 75% chance, but if you level up this skill, you're going to get this extra 25% chance to apply some debuff to the enemy. So this is very crucial here that the Usha is having 100% chance to inflict frost for 10 seconds. Of course, she's from the Frost family, so you can build very nice, very decent frost formation for your team. Now, this is one of the spells. The skill deals double damage to the enemy inflicted with the frost. Now imagine this can go to 1600 cold damage just because the enemy is inflicted with frost. This is huge attack. Also, Usha is having a shield. Gets 300% attack shield and attack speed too. Now, with this shield, she's going to be also perfect for the Goblin Lair, since she's going to stack all the goblins on the one place. She's going to hit all the goblins, doing massive damage, also applying this frost debuff. And some heroes, we are going to see which one is getting great benefit from applying these debuffs. So I'm going to put Usha on the number 3. Let me know in the comments your personal 3-star hero that you love in Dragonheir Silent Gods. I'm curious, maybe I missed some hero here. But we're jumping to the place number 2, and here is Hexandra. Now this is one of the heroes you're going to even receive when you start playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. If I remember correctly, you're going to get her in the season 1 in your progression in the even earlier stages. You're going to get Hexandra. Now, what is the special thing about the Hexandra? First, she's a captain. We have to mention that in all battles, 36 alignment. Now, I'm not one of the people who is using alignment a lot. I have heroes that I stuck on alignment, but most likely alignment is more healer related thing or shield related thing. But huge thumbs up for this aura that is going to boost you by 36 the alignment. Now, the ultimate is healing the allies within the range with 20% target maximum HP. Now, this is very important since Hexandra, most of the healers, maybe I'm going to pick some other healers that is doing some kind of heal. Maybe Garius, 600 defense, healing, maybe some other healer that I have to find somewhere here. Oh my god. Where is the healers? Okay, this is one of them. It's also HP, but in same time alignment related. Can I find? Okay, this is Catherine. Also is going to be 10% maximum and 2500 alignment. So those healers you have to actually stick on the alignment. But the thing that makes Hexandra different is she don't need alignment. You can put defense, resistance, whatever you like on Hexandra, and she's going to heal exactly the same amount. The other big plus for Hexandra is also she's dispelling one debuff from your heroes and heals an ally by 150 attack. Okay, here we have some alignment, but in general it is just the normal healing that she's doing from time to time on a single target. But this dispelling one debuff from her ally is going to help you buy a lot in the flame domain or Grave of Wrath or any place where you get so deadly debuffs. And huge thumbs up for this for Hexandra, since if you put your heroes with a lot of resistance, some of the heroes may get some debuff, and here Hexandra is going to dispel this debuff on your heroes. Also, it's not this hero have a lot of great stuffs. Is this spell, the first one, when healing allies with HP below 40%, the amount of healing is increased by 30%. Very crucial. When your heroes is close to be killed, you can use Hexandra and she's going to do the work. I also put this artifact on her. That is an epic one. When the wearer heals allies with HP below 25%, the amount of healing is increased by 30%. This is basically like her first spell. It's very funny for me when I check this artifact back in the days. So yeah, on the place number 2 is Hexandra. And on the first place is a hero that I don't think I'm going to ever change in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. I think this hero I'm going to use him till maybe season 100. And on first place is the first hero I leveled up to level 90, and this is Sigrid. Now this is a legendary hero that is actually a 3-star hero. If you don't have her, get her from the chest, from, I don't know, try to get Sigrid. If you have her and you didn't spend any attention on this hero, this is a must-have hero that is going to help you everywhere. Now, before a couple minutes I talk about the Usha applying this frost debuff, also this 100% chance, and here comes the power of the Sigrid. First of all, she's doing decent amount of damage, 820% attack poison damage to an enemy with all enemies infected with debuffs. So she's going to hit everything that have debuff. As I said, debuffs are very important. It's going to boost some of the heroes in your team if you have more debuffs, or in general if you have debuffs on the target. Within 75% chance to inflict healing, prohibition, and attack penalty for 10 seconds. As I said, 100% just by not leveling a spell is great for Usha, and here the Sigrid is having 75% chance, so I level up the skill till level 4, and I get this 25% extra chance, so it's 100% chance to inflict healing, prohibition, and attack penalty. Now these two debuffs are important everywhere. Attack penalty is something you're going to need everywhere where you fight, period. This is going to reduce the damage the enemy is going to do to you. So this applies for all the battles existing in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. Scaling prohibition is something that you can use very good in the Grave of Wrath, since when the boss swallow your hero and start eating your hero, the boss is going to start to heal himself, and with this healing prohibition, it's not reduction, it's prohibition. It's 100% removing the healing from the enemy, so this huge. Also, again, applying some extra debuffs, and that's not all. She's basically the hero for healing prohibition. Also, this spell shoot 2 toxic arrows dealing some damage, and 75% chance. Of course, if you level up this spell to level 4, you're going to get 100% chance to inflict healing prohibition for 5 seconds. Here the seconds is less, but still you have a second chance to inflict healing prohibition. And I fight in the Templar's domain before yesterday, and the boss get like 7 stacks of healing over time from the little dragons he spawned. And if I don't have a cigarette, I will not be able to even finish the Templar's domain. So huge thumbs up for the attack penalty applying to all the battles in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, and also for healing prohibition, something that not many heroes are having, but is with crucial importance in the fight. Also in the arena, these 2 debuffs is very good also in the arena. Now the best combination for cigarette is maybe with Voresh. I personally do it, and I put little more spell haste on the Voresh. Like this, he's going to hit before the cigarette. This is for the season 3, since ice and poisons are all together. But I can also, if you in the season 2, other hero that you can combine cigarette is also Furbat, who is going to apply attack penalty against 75%. If you level up this spell to level 3, you're going to have 100%, and also he's going to apply this attack penalty, which is a debuff that is going to let Sigrid hitting more targets. And yeah, Sigrid is the best hero for the Goblin Lair, period. Okay, this is maybe the why she is the best hero in the Goblin Lair, and this is when she kill enemy infected with debuff, the hero get 25% ultimate energy. So when you hit the goblins, there are 5. If you just kill like 2 or 3 or 4, the secret is going to fire up again. And with this insane amount of damage, she is going to kill everything. Also, she have an accuracy aura that is applying for all the battles. As I already mentioned, I really love heroes that have auras that is applying for all the battles in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. So this is my top 5 rare heroes for the season 3. I really hope this video give you some value. If it is, please subscribe to this channel. Also like the video, and see you in the next Dragonheir Silent Gods video. I'm going to put one here that maybe is going to be interesting for you, and bye for now.